Hello everyone, welcome to 2011 in Football Manager. We are now living up to the actual title in the name. And I'm going to be taking you through the entire month of January here. It's going to be pretty much me starting a game and just going from there and pressing record, and you can see what I do in between games. That's mainly because obviously I want to see how this format works for a change instead of just match to match, but also the main reason is so that you can see the goings on in terms of transfers, because I'm sure it'll be quite confusing, if a big transfer does go through and I don't cover it for whatever reason, in case I forget it or something, and then all of a sudden you see Wayne Rooney playing for Blackburn Rovers because they've been taken over by Sugar Daddy, then it'll be a bit weird. I'm sure you'll be thinking, what's going on? So I'll take you through all this, and this will basically be the entire month of January. So I'm going to start off here with a pre-match conference against Stoke. As you can see, Dirk Kuyt has been injured. Don't want to rush him back because I think what tends to happen is that their conditions are still like fairly low. You wouldn't start someone who had a condition of like 83 or whatever it is he'll have. So I don't want to rush him back, and Cameron Jones admittedly is very fucking difficult. He's very difficult to tie on this game. I'm going to say Fernando Torres because, he's Fernando Torres. He's going to win the Golden Ball. Let's be honest here. I think it'll be Messi. I reckon Messi and Ronaldo, because to be honest, they're the only two football players in probably within the next 5-6 years that are going to win, and I think they're all going to flood in. Yeah, there we go. So that Kuyt's come back so far. There he is. Cool. Start transferring those. There you go. That's change season expectations. I'm going to keep them at continental qualification because I still don't think we're going to win the title. Look, there you go. Did I tell you? Let's see. So the important dates. I'm not going to go through them all, but what this will essentially mean is how many episodes there are going to be in January. So we have this one here. That'll be number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 or 10. I'd say roughly 9 or 10 episodes within this here. And what did I tell you about Lionel Messi? Of course, he would win the World Golden Ball with Ronaldo being the runner-up and Xavi making number 3. And of course, Ronaldo winning Player of the Year. Not Messi. Didn't come no Messi at all there in the top 3. That's interesting. And Liverpool players, Torres was selected, as you can see, up front with Wayne Rooney, and Reina was among the subs. That's excellent. Let's see then. So Rooney wins Strike of the Year, Torres in second, and then Van Persie came third. PK, I've got to ask, Manchester United fans, you must be gutted that you let this guy go. He's been an absolute class act since going to Barcelona. Pepe Reina was named Goalkeeper of the Year. That is a surprise. Oh, wow. And he's acknowledged my contribution. That's thank you, Pepe. I appreciate that. Ronaldo wins Midfield of the Year. Not much in that, really. It's not a surprise. And Torres has won December Player of the Month. Wow. Considering he was injured, 5 outstanding appearances. Luka Modric and Mendy came second and third, and then Andy Carroll wins Young Player of the Month. Now that is quite interesting because I was actually going to bid on him. How much is he worth? Just out of curiosity. Let's see. 4 million. Bear in mind my transfer budget is like 4.9 million. That's not going to be happening. Goal of the month. Should we have a look at the goal of the month then? Yeah, go on then. Didier Drogba, which was against Newcastle. Marvellous goal from the strikers. He dribbles the ball from within his own half before scoring a well-struck effort. Jack Wilshere, good to see him in there as well. Let's have a look at this then. Obviously, we'll look at it from this angle. It's a bit different. Something different for you. Let's see Drogba. Oh, look at the space he had. I'm not gonna deny that's a good goal. I'm not gonna deny for Drogba there. That was a good goal. And Jack Wilshere also. I'm not gonna have a look at his since we don't have all the time in the world. And I thank you very much. December Manager of the Month award. Very happy with that. As you can see, 4 wins out of 5. Fairly lucky to get that draw so that we didn't lose against Arsenal. But that's a sign of a Manager of the Month. Harry Redknapp and Tony Pulis came third, which is interesting because we're playing him next. And Genk, where have we paid? partnership. Oh, that's funny. That's quite funny, actually, considering we're partners and we played each other in the Europa League. Tottenham in Robinson. Jack Robinson. How much do they want? You can have him for 5 million, but that's obviously not going to be happening, so I'll reject it. He's not for sale. He's a good young prospect. I would also point that out. Keep your prospects, because especially in a big club. I'm gonna keep this team as it is. I'm not going to throw any of the other kids in, to be honest. And Daniel Ayala's come back. He'll go straight back into the reserves. And Exeter wants to extend Maving's loan. I don't use him, so he will do better off at Exeter. Fair play to the lad. Okay, so I think we have Stoke and Owens. And, before that, look at that for an opening game of 2011. Arsenal-Chelsea. Let's see who wins out of that. Newcastle have had... Look at that. Newcastle and Sunderland. 49 and 45 bookings. Wow, the North East. Gotta love them. Dalglish recommends Walcott. So I can't help but laugh any time I see his name on this, thinking he's only a scout. Now you see Theo. Yeah, the thing about Theo Walcott is he's worth $6.5 million. That's kind of up my transfer range, Kenny. I can't really be buying players that I don't have the money for. And actually, Arsenal won. So just out of curiosity, what will that do? Before we go into the game, what will that do to the league table? Not exactly a great deal. Arsenal have two more games than us at this point before the Stoke game. If we do indeed win, that will launch us up into second place, a point behind Arsenal. And obviously then, if we do win the game in hand, that will buzz up to 2 points ahead of Arsenal. And obviously we know Man United have also got to play, and obviously they're all going to be level. But we are, as you can see, still only lost the one game, which I'm maintaining is excellent. Pretty much the same as United. It will be the same as United if we lose that game in hand. Well, let's go to the match preview then. Build confidence update. Okay. Let's be honest here. In real life, if it was a non-game, you wouldn't be concerned in the fucking slightest. That's what I mean. It still doesn't take in the sort of real life scenarios thing. We're already through to the Europa League round of 32. I don't need to play, all the big guns. I played loads of kids, and they only lost 1-0, which is fairly respectable. I think that was as well at Genk, so I don't know. And it's a partner club, so it's not like it's the end of the world. It's not like we lost to Man United. We lost to some friendly people. Now, I'd add this just to speed up the process. And now, Gerrard and Torres are both on 88 and 84. I'm going to risk them, and I am going to play them. Because I don't want to lose today. I want to keep this unbeaten run going, because now the reason I'm fretting about this is because it's a busy fixture list. Congested fixture list. That's probably why they are a little tired. May give them a rest against Blackburn since that's at home. This is away, bit trickier tie. Gonna play them now. Didn't get any. Don't think we had did we have a? I can't even remember what Stoke's formation they hated against, but I'm not gonna complain. Samuel Lee picked that, so I'm just gonna trust him on that. And I don't really like Paul Konchesky playing there, but what can you do? Danny Wilson is injured, and Fabio Aurelio is inconsistent. Anyway, let's get on to the game. Fernando Torres is running straight at them again, and as you know. You may remember last time I felt fairly confident about this one, although it is trickier, and Paulson fucking gives away a foul. You may remember at Anfield in the reverse fixture we beat Stoke 6-1. That was like that was really when I think things started getting into gear. I can't remember if that was the game after we lost to Arsenal or not, but what a ball this was from Jed. Oh, and Jonjo Shelvey has just scored his first goal for Liverpool. That was excellent goal. And Torres, well, we're only 3 minutes in, but what a ball this is from Gerrard. And then very unselfish from Torres. Finally does something other than just shoot straight at the goalkeeper. And I think we may very well be knowing what's going to be going this way already. What a ball that is from Gerrard. And then square ball. I thought, where it went into the corner, I thought that has missed the goal or something, but no, it's good. Well done, Jonjo Shelvey. His first goal. That might give him a bit of a confidence and boost his morale and all that. Now, Ricardo Fuller. Ricardo Fuller. Any Stoke fans, not against Stoke personally, I like Stoke, but Ricardo Fuller is one of the most overrated players I've ever seen. I think he is absolutely atrocious. He is exceptionally selfish player. He doesn't pass to anyone. He'll have a shot from 30 yards and then blame it on someone else. and he's a very infuriating player, and I would never want him playing for my team. England, not England, I'm Sport England. What am I talking about? The closest I suppose, because Liverpool would never obviously buy Ricardo Fuller, but obviously if he ever did play for England in some magical way. Owen have given a penalty. I'll finish my sentence. He would. It would be very confusing. I wouldn't want him playing. Anyway, Fernando Torres takes the penalty, which is very unusual, but never mind. He scored again, and it's 2-0. Don't know why Gerrard didn't take the penalty there. I think it's probably because he's a striker, but to be brutally honest, it doesn't matter. It'll happen so quickly. So I'm not too sure whether it was a penalty or not, but it doesn't matter. Surprised Torres took it, mainly because his penalty attributes aren't the best. I think I've probably talked about this before. When the only time I've ever seen Fernando Torres take a penalty was in the Asia Cup, which was like a pre-season tournament thing, in like 2007. I think it was like the season he joined. It was the first pre-season in which he joined. Whoa, and Torres just bent that. God, that wow, so much bend. Sorry. And yeah, Torres. It went to penalties. We were playing Portsmouth, believe it or not, in the Asia Cup, and we got to the final. It was Portsmouth, some Arabian team, and then another African team or something in like this, or an Asian team, obviously, in the Asia Cup. It was all played out in Japan in the pre-season, and we were playing Portsmouth. It was a 0-0 after 90 minutes, so they just took it to penalties. And the first real sight of Torres, real genuine sight of Torres in a Liverpool shirt we got, and he was yeah, and he missed the penalty. And I really regret saying that about Ricardo Fuller. I knew there was something in that, but I had the confidence in myself to think he's not going to score. But he's just scored a fucking blinder. He just pretty much ran around the defence. Wow, what a goal from Ricardo Fuller. My God, I'm right on half time. I'm going to give plaudits to him because that was a fucking good goal. Right then, get the players in for half time. Indeed, he has, even though he hasn't really done much running. He's scored a penalty, but never mind. Encourage the team, because that was a bit concerned so far. Look at Torres. God, 68. And why isn't Babel on the bench? What the fuck? Why isn't he on? For God's sake. I'm going to play him for another 15 minutes. So we're just going to keep Torres for 15 minutes, because I don't want to tire him out, because as I say, we're playing Blackburn. It is dangerous doing that, because it can obviously closing the chance of injury as well. I don't like this, the way we're passing it around like this. It could lead to end at any point a Stoke goal if they give it away, but Torres is in. Oh, wow, good job. I did not take him off. He's just hammered that in from an absolutely impossible angle, and he just scored in like under 45 seconds of the second half. I'm going to keep him on for another 10 minutes then, and obviously, again, look at this. This is just unreal how many goals he's scoring lately. He's been absolute ridiculous form again. So I better take him off in a moment then, in case he does get injured, because it showed when we missed him. We really missed him. And for all those, oh, look what I mean. Look, right, no, he's coming off. No, he is coming off right now. I'm clicking away. It won't let me. Look what I've done. Fuck's sake. Never mind. Yeah, he's on 63, so I'll take him off. Put in Gog on. I know it's not going to do much for it, but whatever. We're 2 goals up. Go on, Cara, have a shot, lad. Oh. And Kenwyne Jones can run onto this. Now, I'll tell you what, if they get another goal, this would be interesting. And as I say, I'm taking him off just because of the condition. I don't want him injured. You know how vital you can see how vital he is. So it's tactical substitution rather than just pissing everyone off and weakening the team deliberately, like Rafa Benitez did. So yeah, here we go. So it's again, that's 9 goals we've scored against Stoke this season. Not too shabby. I don't think you will agree. I think it may be best now, with Ngog on the field, to change to. Oh, hang on, Ivanovic is in here. If he can put the ball across, and he's given another penalty. Ngog will take this one. No, he isn't again. I think because he's a striker, but we'll change it to defensive. This will totally. Jamie Carragher is taking it. What is this? And he scores. Jamie Carragher. What is this? Why has he taken? I think I may have done that by just as a joke, thrown him in. wasn't the greatest penalty, but hey, Sorensen didn't move, and Carragher has scored. 2 minutes of coming on. That is just him to a tee, and Reina turns that one around. Now, if Stoke get 2 goals, which is probably unlikely, I'll be shitting my pants because I've taken Torres and Gerrard off. There's Capo, and Reina saves. I like Olivier Capo. I think he's a really good player. I'm not going to buy him, obviously, but yeah, I think he's a good player. I like him, and he was pretty impressive when he played for Birmingham, I thought. At least I thought, anyway. But you can see there's like 3 minutes left, and they're just having shots now for the hell of it. We've gone defensive. We've been defensive for like the last 20 minutes, so let the game run. No, come on, game. Oh, and Morelos, 5-1. Just thundered her in again. And the commentator seems to have had a real moment of saying he enjoyed that. I think he said Torres enjoyed that one for the penalty and his second goal. But what a free kick this is from Morelos. I think he did it for Carragher as well. We just hammered it in. 5-1. Well, just almost mirror image of what happened at Anfield in the corresponding fixture earlier in the season. Once again, we hammer Stoke. As you can see, a sensational performance once again. Certainly wasn't expecting Liverpool to come out and just absolutely hammer them again. Maybe we were, I don't know. Man of the match, Torres, 2 goals. Again, we're going to have a look at the league statistics in a moment. Aurelio is only going to be out for a while. 5-star Liverpool, blah, blah, blah. You know the idea. Van Gaal, again, look at Daniel Agger. He's not having him. Let's take the post-match conference. I will get it right someday, don't worry. What? He's on a... Oh, for God. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I certainly did. I think when you get a goal that early, you know it's going to be a good day. To be brutally honest. And I'm not going to be discussing any transfers. Because, well, to be brutally honest, I don't know who I'm going to bring in. Speaking... well done, Jamie. Speaking of transfers, we will continue this now. Let just the rest of the day play out. See if any more news comes in. I will. We'll be ending this episode in just a moment. However, what we will do now is we shall press the home button. Let's see the next fixtures very quickly. As you know, it's Blackburn, and then we have the double against Chelsea in the FA and League Cup. But we will first, as you can see in the league as well, we are now level with United and 1 point behind Arsenal. Right, so we're going to go on the search, and we're going to have a look at some transfer listed players. Now, this is well-known players in your region. Now, as you can see, yes, I can see these players: Milner, Kolarov, Jan, De Rossi, Balotelli, Gilardino, Boateng, Van der Vaart, Frey, Island, Mexes, Dzeko, Flamini, Lavezzi, who I think NTM is a big fan of. Of course, he's the guy who was on Machinima Sports doing Football Manager series. Kim Kallstrom. Again, that's Michel Bastos. Fucking hell, there's some... Momo Sissoko, what a legendary player he is. Luis Remy. Hi, Remy. Yep. If you're watching, Remy, I don't know if he's watching, a friend of mine, Remy. I don't think he watches these, but never mind. As you can see, these are all players that are considerably out of my transfer budget. If I go to finances... does it say transfer budget 4.9 million? Not exactly a lot. What I will do instead then is I will filter, edit filter. Let's see, can we add ask assistant to filter? Oh, he's done it, and obviously. So we've got any players that are within 4 or 5 million. No, so I'm not going to spend the transfer budget, the whole damn thing. But I do think we might need another striker. Gareth Barry. Why are there so many? Are these? Oh, you know why? You know what? I am so stupid. These aren't transfer listed. I am absolutely retarded. I thought it was already set. Let's check the transfer listed players. I am stupid. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. I was thinking, why are like Man City casting off all the players? Salman Kalou, Edu, Stephen Kelly, Risa, Bjorn Helm, of course. Mamadou Diarra is another one. You see, these players aren't the greatest. this is what I mean. I haven't got the biggest transfer budget in the world, so any players you want to see. Any of these players, by the way, that jump out at you and say, get this guy because he will do this, this, and this, wonder kids, whatever, anything you'll say, give us a shout. And I think this video has gone on way long enough. I will be doing Liverpool's transfers next time before we go to the Blackburn game. Oh, as we peter on, I'll be selling players, so that's going to be next time. Join me for that. I hope you will. Very good victory over Stoke today. And with that, I'll see you next time for that. So, goodbye.